Hi there, Serial Trader here. Let's check in with the major US indices, and hopefully everyone's having a great weekend. Alright, so I'll just go over some action from last week and then Friday obviously at the end. And really, overall, we're still looking real good right now for this contracting triangle wave 4 to be in place. And now we've been working our first small degree impulse wave to the upside. And I'll just go to the hourly chart here, a little more detail, and so still no indication that this smaller degree 5 is done, although it's certainly getting extended looking. And this little dip here, perhaps, just starting to roll over now, and still waiting patiently here for a corrective 3-wave decline, and that would be the next kind of swing trade opportunity. But again, this could still just creep higher until proven otherwise. But just overall, pretty clear to me, 5-wave structure off the bottom of wave E, indicating that whenever the next pullback is, that will be the setup for another 5-wave advance to the upside. So from a longer term bullish perspective, things are looking quite good here now. And if I'll just go over to the candlestick charts here. So here's the dailies on SPX. Now we're still above the 3 T line, still well above the T line, and that resistance level, that doji star, we're well above that now. So this could just continue creeping higher. Certainly wouldn't be surprising for it to do that, but the next trade setup is not chasing it here. It's waiting for a nice healthy pullback, and very likely that we'll come and test or close this gap at a minimum, in my opinion, because that's just what tends to happen with gaps. And if we look at our oscillator here, this is the daily. The oscillator is getting very overbought and starting to roll over, okay? And not quite a doji star on Friday, but kind of the spirit of one. Smaller real body than substantial upper and lower shadow. So maybe a couple more days like this, slightly up to sideways, and then a little pullback. That's just kind of a guesstimate, but that's what I'm looking for next week, starting tomorrow. Looking for at least a test or closure of this gap along with a 3-wave decline. That'd be an idealized setup. Okay, let's move on to Dow Jones Industrial Average. And the Dow had been a bit of a laggard, not breaking this resistance level, but now it has broken it. Ever so slightly, mind you, but broken nonetheless. So it's catching up with the other indices. And Dow in a similar position, a little extended to the upside short term. Looking for a healthy pullback here soon. And the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ had a more obvious looking doji star on Friday, and in the overbought condition. And it looks ready to roll over for a short term pullback here. But we shall see. This week might just be a week to kind of set up the next trade. It may not happen during the week, or it may. We will see. I would imagine it'll be at least a few days once we do have a pullback for it to, come to a point where you want to enter another long trade. Yeah, that's pretty good for now, I guess. VIX. Oh yeah, VIX is just fallen right down. It's gone to sleep, which is quite healthy for overall equities to advance. You surely don't want to see VIX climbing if you're a bull, and it's not. So that's quite good from that perspective. And that should be it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll check in next week. Serial Trader signing off.